Yes.
Then Victoria, the next one is for yourself. So we know that your personal experience of grief involves loss by suicide, which from reading the Hope Again emails, so many of the things that come through are the really strong emotions that people feel, that young people feel, like feelings of guilt or feelings of anger. And you saying that you were 14 at the time, like how did you cope if you did feel these strong emotions? Like how did you cope? What best helped you to cope with these emotions?
Well, I feel like with any kind of death, emotions come like grief and guilt and all those range of emotions, but with any kind of death, like if people die from an illness, people have guilt. Maybe they didn't spend enough time with the person before they passed away. But I feel just with the death, under the circumstances that happened, there's so many more what ifs and like just things that trigger feelings of guilt and, you know, I don't know, guilty that maybe I didn't ask him, how are you? That I was completely unaware of what was going on and that he was even in that dark a place. And, you know, I'm always second guessing myself. What if I just sent him a text, ask if he was okay, or just spoken to him, or any of those things? Maybe things would have been different. And yeah, I feel like you kind of go through a whole range of emotions, especially growing up. Like I was only 14, so as I've got older, anger and things have come into play more. Like Patrick, when I was younger, it was a complete sense of denial. I was just like, hasn't happened, just gonna ignore it, pretend like everything's okay. But it's only now that I'm older that I have started to feel more guilt and anger and like, why did he do that, and all those kind of things. So I think the main kind of coping mechanism is just kind of letting yourself feel it. For a long time I tried to block out those emotions, and if you'd have come to the conference 5 years ago and asked me that question, I'd be like, no, I've never felt anger. He had to do what he had to do. But now I'm like, no, I am angry at him. But you just have to let yourself feel those emotions and work through them and process them yourself. There's no point in you being in denial, because you're only going to make things harder for yourself.
Yeah, no, that's right. I can relate to that.